Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome to today's trade recap of the day today. Today is January 21st, 2026. Gonna be going over how I made around $10,000 trading today. Okay, I don't know why my executions are just not the heck. One second. One second. But this will be my second time recording this because I have no idea what happened. Ooh, it's looking tough. Um, what's it called? This is my second time recording this because my audio was turned off. So this will be my second time recording this. But anyways, going into this, just took a one-to-one today. Very simple continuation model. So we're just gonna go into this really quickly. Gonna go over the daily bias, what I thought coming into the day, and why I took my setup. So as you can see in the daily bias, we had a bullish bias coming into the morning because we took major sell side imbalances being that last 4 hour bullish for value gap. So we had a bullish for value gap here. But sorry, and liquidity being this previous day low. So we took both of those out, major pools, and we are V-shaping from this level and now respecting bullish and disrespecting bearish. So as you can see, there's these hourly gaps, and we're just ripping through it like it's nothing. So today is likely going to be the day where we run to the sell. Okay, I think I meant to say buy side. I meant to say buy side of liquidity above that we left yesterday. So up here, and this new week opening gap. So good luck to everyone, and so you guys are open. So if we look into here, so it looks like damn, we are ripping. Could have held this for generational wealth, but it's okay as long as you get a piece of the pie. That's all that matters. And yeah, so. As you can see, open happens around, around here. And what ends up happening is we end up taking out London highs here. So a lot of people were like very confused about this because London highs inside this bearish key level is a strong area for reversal. But the reason why I don't really care and I still take longs is because I set myself conditions. So what does that mean? So I look at these bullish gaps that we created, being this 5 minute that's here, and there's also this 15 minute. So what exactly should happen is that if we're going to actually reverse from this, what's going to happen is that we're going to inverse these gaps, right? We shouldn't respect these. We shouldn't come into these and get longs out of it. What should happen is we inverse if we're truly going to flip bias and then target probably what? Probably these lows right here. This lowers of liquidity. But what ends up happening is that I'm still bullish because what happens is that there's still draws higher. There's this 1 hour unfilled gap. There's this sell side that I said in the bias. There's that new week opening gap. So I'm very strong bullish bias on the day. So I did want just continuation longs because there were still draws higher. So what did I want to see is I wanted open to pull back into this gap and provide me with that entry. So what ends up happening is I'll play this out. We end up taking out these gaps. So now we're inside of these 5 and 15 minute gaps. And well, what should happen now is that we should respect this if we're going to continue higher. So what are some things that we end up leaving as well? We end up leaving low resistance liquidity. So that is really good for a good break even point and for just a higher probability setup higher. So what do I mean by that is that we end up making these relatively equal highs here, being this high next to this high. And this is also this unfilled 3 minute gap. So this is really good targeting that unfilled gap. And what happens here now is we end up coming lower and we re-sweep this low inside of this gap. So now this is an even more A plus setup, right? Because now what does that make this low? It makes this a protected low. So now from here, I'm looking at this inversion to trade higher, target this for my break even, and then target this, which gives me a one-to-one. So end up getting the inversion on this close here. So yeah, this is a very A plus setup. Ended up respecting this 50 minute, which is the condition. This should send us higher if we're going to continue higher. So yeah, so take this inversion And as soon as we hit both of these highs, I went break even. So right here, sorry, move your stop loss to break even there. And then once you do that, I did leave this, even though I'm technically supposed to like take profits because ES took my target being this high, right? But I didn't have a 1-to-1, so I did have to hold for that. So I did just end up leaving it here. Um, and yeah, we didn't end up hitting break even, and we ended up just flushing to the high. And I was pretty confident this 1 hour getting tapped as well. So I was pretty confident this whole trade overall, since ES was like trading towards that. So yeah, that's about it. Posted a TikTok about this trade. Sadly, that video does also have no audio, so I'm just gonna have to like put music in the background or something. But or I might just like talk in the background. But yeah, we'll see. But hopefully you guys understand this. Gonna do a quick P&L check ski for all the pocket watchers. All right, I accidentally showed my fuck. I accidentally showed my fucking account numbers. But anyways, here is the P&L check. 10.4K on the day. 523 across all of the 20 accounts. So yeah, calm day, calm 1-to-1, and yeah. So that's gonna wrap this up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.